Hello. It's been a little while, so I'm checking in. Um, I just wanted to share something with you. You know, there's so many bad things going on in the world. Sometimes it's just nice to see that you did something right along the way. On Facebook, my son had posted something from somebody else that just said that kids at 13 and 14 are cursing with their moms. And I couldn't even say okay too hard, meaning that children are cursing at their parents, with their parents on a consistent basis. And this kid said I couldn't even say the word okay too hard. And that was my son's post. That's not what he said. He was posting what somebody else said. And then he got a response, and this guy said, me either. And then my son made another comment that reads, I still apologize if something slips in front of my mother, and I'd correct my friends if my mother was in the room. It's a matter of respect with a dash of fear. I'm not sure when that changed. Well, I could tell you that the reason he was raised that way is because originally I am a Southerner. We are raised with manners, and you are to respect your elders, no matter what their shortcomings are. It is yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And when you speak to your elders, if you are comfortable with them, meaning your family is friendly with them, it is like Mr., Charles or Mr. Tom. You can call them by their first name, but only that way, with Mr. or Mrs. in front of it, or Miss in front of it. Miss Jennifer and Mr. Tom. Okay? That's how you speak to elders that you're comfortable with and they're friendly with your family and you're around them on a consistent basis. Sometimes we'll even call them aunts or uncles, even though we're not related, because they're around all the time, or they were around all the time. I had an Aunt Josephine and Uncle Scotty that are gone now, but they were around my grandparents all the time, and that's what I called them. They were close friends. So that's how we handle it down here. Now, you know that I lived in other parts of the country growing up, and up above Mason-Dixon line, not all, but the further you go north, they tend to call their parents by their first names a lot, not even mom or dad. There is no yes or no, sir. It's a bunch of yeah and no yelled back and forth when they talk. It floored me as a child. And just because we lived in different areas of the country, what was demanded in our household never changed. Now, there are a lot of things I disagree with things that went on with me growing up in my dysfunctional household as a child. But one thing I did not disagree with was that at all. I don't understand the lack of showing respect to elders. That is a foreign concept to me, but it is blatantly done on a daily basis. All around, you can just witness it on a constant basis. And then, I mean, and we're surprised that our elders are not taken care of properly. We're surprised that they get abandoned into these nursing homes paid for by the state. We're surprised at that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Our culture has abandoned our elders. We no longer show respect. It's not for the child to judge whether the adult deserves respect or not. It's not their place. Somehow these children have been given license to make all kinds of decisions. prior to the age of 18 that are totally inappropriate. And we can see how that's worked out for us now, can't we? I won't go into it any further, but the lack of manners and respect is just a little microcosm as to why we're here. And I guess my children had the benefit of being raised by a Southern Generation X who wanted to keep what was good the same and change as much as I can and be a better parent than what my parents were. And the Generation Xers are old. We're now grandparents. And some of y'all behind us are really slacking. You Southerners need to pick up the pace and get some decency and respect back into your households. You Northerners could take a lesson from us. It really works out more nicely in the long run when you know how to act in a civilized world. Y'all have a nice day. Bye for now.